before I get into the Common Clash today, I just wanted to take a moment to promote another channel that promoted me on their channel, Tales of Valhalla. This is a guy named Ryan. He runs this channel. He does a podcast with a group of Heroscape community that changes who's on the podcast now and then. There are some consistent members, but he does a podcast discussing the game, discussing what Renegade's doing, Avalon Hill, Wizards of the Coast, Hasbro, the history of the game, the future of the game, etc. They discuss things with designers, with content creators, and with people who are just in the Heroscape community. They have a conversation. They mentioned me on one of their podcasts. Had no idea it was coming. It was pretty awesome to see it when I tuned in. But thanks for mentioning me, so I thought I'd return the favor, and I'll link a description to his YouTube channel in my description, because turnabout's fair play, I think, is where that would fit. But Ryan's a pretty cool guy, and if you are interested, he also does a stop-motion story set in the world of Heroscape with original characters. It's all created by him, uses the original Heroscape characters that are in the game, and he's been working on it for years. So you check that out if you like that sort of thing. It's pretty neat. So anyway, let me just back here, and we'll go to show off his channel. I could put a screenshot in the video, but I don't feel like doing a audio file and adding it and everything. But this is Tales of Valhalla's YouTube channel. There's a lot of great content on here. I again have failed in ability for a unit that I'm using. For most of this game, I forget about the tactical switch for the Warforged soldiers. However, fear not, I do remember it. I'm not using it improperly, I just forgot to use it. So yeah, disclaimer that it's going to be pretty like, why aren't you doing this? For a lot of the game where it would have been beneficial. But I picked up on it later, so yeah. It's a nice day out, so returning to defend their newly earned title is the Warforged soldiers, and they're bringing along the hero Siege. Let's take a look at their army cards. We have Warforged soldiers with tactical switch. When a Warforged soldier you control attacks an opponent's small or medium figure, before rolling the attack dice, you may switch that Warforged soldier with the defending figure. After switching spaces, the Warforged soldier must continue that attack if possible, and cannot attack any other figure this turn. Figures moved by tactical switch never take any leaving engagement attacks, and an opponent's figure may be moved by tactical switch only once per turn. And they have Warforged Resolve. When rolling defense dice against a normal or special attack, Warforged soldiers always add one automatic shield to whatever is rolled. And their hero is Siege, with Crag of Steel. Whenever revealing a numbered order marker on Siege's army card, you may also reveal the X order marker on Siege's army card to activate Crag of Steel for the duration of the round. While Crag of Steel is active, add 3 to Siege's defense value and subtract 2 from Siege's attack and move values. When Siege attacks while Crag of Steel is active, he may attack any or all figures adjacent to him. Roll each attack separately. And I forgot to say they're going to be represented by this weird, sickly-looking tie-dye D20. Represented by the translucent red D20 is going to be the challengers, the Deathreavers, and they are bringing along their hero, Major Q9, a classic pairing with the Deathreavers in the competitive Heroscape community. Paired up with Raylan for a defense aura, this is a formidable army, but we'll see how they do today on Common Clash without the backup of Raylan. Let's take a look at their army card. The Deathreavers have Scatter. After a Deathreaver you control rolls defense dice against a normal attack, you may move any 2 Deathreavers you control up to 4 spaces each. And they have Disengage. Deathreavers are never attacked when leaving an engagement. And Climb ×2. When moving up or down levels of terrain, Deathreavers may double their height. Then they have Major Q9 with his Quiglix Gun special attack. Range 6, attack 1, 2, or 3. Major Q9 starts each turn with 9 attack dice. Choose any figure within range and attack by rolling 1, 2, or 3 attack dice. Major Q9 may keep making special attacks with 1, 2, or 3 attack dice until he has rolled all 9 attack dice. Major Q9 may target the same or different figures with each attack. Here is today's battlefield, just an icy river, and slippery ice rules are going to apply. They cost 2 movement to go across an ice tile. Got 3 glyphs, and I'm going to take a moment here to explain line of sight, which is a question that comes up a lot. I like to pepper in some rules refreshers now and then. My side doorbell alert went off. The wife. Anyway. So, line of sight with a single base figure is considered that you can draw a clear line of sight from the line of sight mark here to any targetable part of an opponent's body, which is all in the red. That's a hit zone. The gray is a non-hit zone, so could not be targeted in line of sight. Now, a single base figure is considered to have a 360-degree view whenever line of sight is being drawn, because single base figures can be rotated anytime during your turn. So it won't matter if a ranged figure's got a guy right behind him when it comes to a single base figure. Double base figures are different, or multiple base figures, of which right now double base is the biggest figure. No hint or indication that'll get any bigger, but as of right now, a double base figure can only be rotated once per turn, so their line of sight and their hit zones do matter. Q9 would be able to see this figure directly in front of him. However, this Warforged soldier off to his right would not be targetable because Q9 could not draw a line of sight through his own shoulder pads to target that figure with an attack. He would not be able to see him because he blocks his own line of sight. Well, I guess he could see him here because he could draw a line of sight to this, but here he could not because he can't see his face. So yeah, the double base figures and their hit zones and everything do matter when it comes to drawing line of sight from their own bodies. Alright, so let's get the D20s. Let's roll for some initiative. And, as I said, it is a beautiful day outside, so doing something a little different. Having an outside Heroscape Common Clash. 14-17, Deathreavers are first. Order marker number 1. They have 6 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are in your starting zone, not from... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We'll go over here to the Warforged soldiers. Movement of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll stop there. Order marker number 2 is on the Deathreavers. So we'll go up here. 1, 2. Glyph of Krevkor, common attack of all common units, gets increased by 1. Ooh. Now, they're usually more played as a defensive unit, but that extra attack die is going to help them survive a little bit, I think. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Glyph of Yudulkia. Again, as the Avalon Hill rules have this right now, before Renegade takes over and releases their official rulings on Yudulkia, none of your figures receive disengaging attacks, so you can disengage without leaving engagement attack die being rolled against you. And we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, no, the slippery ice. We'll just stop him here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We will do Warforged soldiers with a movement of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll stop there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Glyph of Erland, summoning. Ooh, how badly do I want to possibly... Oh, man. He's got 7 defense, but without a screen. That's too tempting. Yeah, let's summon him. Alright, this temporary glyph is going to be out. We're going to summon Major Q9 right here and get him engaged early on. This could be bad, or it could be good. But the main reason why this army is so formidable is the Deathreavers act as a defensive screen. So with defensive boosts and the ability to move around without leaving engagement attacks, they can effectively keep this guy protected for a length of the game where he can put out 10 or 9 dice worth of attacks. Yeah, 9 dice. So, yeah. I probably put myself in danger in my starting zone, but I would rather have Q9 taken out. Let's see how it goes. Okay, let's get some attacks in. First, this Warforged is going to attack down on that Deathreaver. That's attack of 3. And 1 for height. I went to get some alternate colored dice because I like to use the basics as the add-ons now. I just think that's kind of neat. So I've got 1. And let's do 1, 2, 3. Well, it's got a defense dice of 4. That is going to be 1. It's defended. And scatter. After a Deathreaver you control rolls defense dice against a normal attack, you may move any 2 Deathreavers up to 4 spaces each. So we will do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do that. No, that's not right. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He couldn't do it. We'll keep him there instead, because that's an illegal move. That's a double height to get out of there. Keep hitting that volume button. Anyway, we'll keep the Deathreavers moving by moving this one instead. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we will do an attack against Major Q9. It's an attack of 3. For 2. He's got a defense of 7. Only 1, still takes a wound. Nice. Nice. Alright. And it is now his turn to respond. That is Major Q9. Range 6, attack 1, 2, or 3. We are going to do a Queeglix gun special attack. Now he has to attack the one that's engaged with him first, but hopefully we can take him out and continue ripping into these squad members here. So we're going to take our 9 dice. And we're going to start obviously with an attack of 3 up against the one that's adjacent to him. That's 2. They only have 2 defense dice, but an automatic shield. Just need to roll 1 to survive. Does not. He's taken out. Alright. This is probably where summoning Major Q9 was a bad idea. We are going to do an attack right... Nope. That's just what I said. You can't see through your own shoulder pauldron. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Siege has a defense of 5. So let's try and take out some more squad members. We'll attack here, range 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he can see the back lines. We'll take out some front linesmen because it would more movement to get out from the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll attack this one. It is a special attack, so no height advantage. For 1, it's going to be automatically defended with their automatic shield. Good thing, too, because that was a bad roll. And again on that one. 1. Again, auto defense, but for the sake of consistency, rolling anyway. Thank goodness for that Warforged Resolve, huh, guys? Let's do order marker number 3 on the Warforged Soldiers. Movement of 5. Do I want to try a leaving engagement attack there? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll stop there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll stop up here. Alright, we're going to do an attack across on the one that is on Kilgore, or whatever that's called, Krevcore. One. They have a defense of 4. 2, defended. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do an attack down on that one. So that's 3 normally, 1 for height. Ooh, 4. That's going to be a hard roll for you to survive, buddy. Doesn't work. Okay. So Deathreaver down. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. I know I'm putting him at a disadvantage by giving this guy height attacks on him, but I believe that it would be beneficial for the Warforged to have that no leaving engagement attacks glyph. So, yeah, oh great. Squirrels, not a fan of squirrels. Why is your collar so high? There you go, buddy. Okay, that's the round. So we'll set up order markers again. Okay. Going for something a little bold and stupid here, possibly. This is why I got the bright colored D20. I knew I'd drop stuff out here. Ooh, yeah! Alright. Nope. 19. Deathreavers first. Uh-oh. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. He is going to Quiglix gun back into the front lines again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, let's get the closer ones to him. 2, 3, 4. Fight that one there. Nothing. Automatically defended anyway. Okay. Let's do 3. Let's switch it up. Let's hit siege. Let's try and hit siege. Nothing. And let's switch back. Let's go for another Warforged. That's some bad rolls for Q9. 2. Blanks. Alright, you got 1. Would it have been better to try and move Q9 back behind the Deathreavers again? Maybe. Probably. Yes. Oh well. Poor strategic choice, sending your guy who needs to be defended to be effective straight to the front. But like I have said earlier, I'm not about just sitting back there and being boring to me, even though it is an effective strategy to hide behind the defensive screen of Deathreavers. It doesn't make for a very entertaining video watching guys march into gunfire. Okay. Siege. It's got a movement of 5. And we are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get some swings on this guy here. Got 5. For 3. Okay, and he's got 7 defense plus 1 for height. Defended. Okay, order marker number 2 is on Major Q9, and we're going to try Queeglik's gun on Siege. That's 1. Defended. Attack 2 with 6 dice left. 3. Ouch. 3. Blocked. Ouch, nothing. And his last 3. 3 more. That's only 1. Okay, takes 2. He has 5 life. Normally he's down to 3. Order marker number 2 is going to be on Siege again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we will get an attack on Major Q9. There we go. 4. And he's got 1 for height. Blocks 3 of it, receives a wound. He's sticking in there. He's got 2 life left. Okay, order marker number 3 is going to be on the Deathreavers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll stop there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll stop there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll stop here. Okay, we'll get an attack down. So that's 1 attack normally, plus 1 for the glyph, plus 1 for height. For 1, it's going to be auto-defended. And then some. We'll do an attack on Siege. 1 normally, 1 for the glyph. For 2. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blocks only 1 of it. Okay. Order marker number 3, this side of the table is going to be on the Warforged soldiers. And we will go movement of 5. 1, 2, 3. We'll stop up there. One. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we'll get an attack down on Major Q9. It's going to be 3 normally, 1 for height. 1. Defended. We'll do an attack up on Major Q9 for 1. 7 and 1 for height. 1 defended. And we will do an attack down on this Deathreaver. 3 normally, 1 for height. For 1. Bad attack rolls there. 1 defended. And we'll do 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, setting up order markers again. For initiative. 20 to 15. Alright, Warforged soldiers are first. And we are going to activate Siege. And we are going to reveal the X order marker as well. And he's going to get Crag of Steel. So he adds 3 to his defense value for the rest of this round. and 2 from his attack value is subtracted, and his movement. Okay, but he can attack everybody adjacent to him, so he may attack any or all figures. Okay, so he doesn't have to attack his own Warforged. So we'll first take a swing at this Deathreaver. For 2. Okay. Only 1, doesn't block. So Crag of Steel successful, at least for that. And we're going to go... We're not going to just put another one. So now I wonder, would Crag of Steel's any or all figures adjacent to him, when this Deathreaver is dead, and if I was to move another one here, I'm assuming he could continue attacking because that is a fresh and new figure. So I, as the opponent, do not necessarily want to put these things in that range. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We'll stop there. And we're going to get a swing on Major Q9 for 1. 7 normally, 1 for height. 2 defended. Okay, we have order marker number 1 is on Major Q9, and we're going to Queeglix Gun special attack. First we'll attack this Warforged that's right in front of him for 3. He's got to roll both shields here or he's dead. He is dead. 1, gone. Okay, well, he is adjacent, so he doesn't need line of sight when it's an adjacent attack. It's only when you're drawing ranged attacks, because engaged is different. So we are going to attack back on that Warforged soldier that's up on height for 2. 2 defense normally, 1 automatic shield, and 1 die for height. Doesn't help him. Die. Kid Chameleon. Okay, and we'll use the last 3 on Siege. Why not? For 1, Siege has 5 normally, plus 3 from Crag of Steel. 3 defended. Okay. Now his movement is subtracted by 2 for this round. So he's only got a movement of 3, but 1, 2, 3, it is enough to get up here and get a height attack down on Q9, which is 3 because of Crag of Steel, subtract 2, and then add 1 for height. For 2. It's got 7. Defended with 3. That's unfortunate for you. Order marker number 2 is on Major Q9. And we're not going to... Why not? Why not? It's 3. It's 3 chances of 3. Just go for it. But he does have 8 defense dice right now. It might be better. 3 attacks of 3 is going to be better than 1 attack of 4. I don't know why you would ever use his normal attack. Well, maybe if he had height on a figure adjacent to him. Either way, let's do a Queeglix Gun on Siege. For 2. 5 normally, plus 3 for Crag of Steel, plus 1 for height. 3 defended that one. Okay. Attack number 2. 2 more. 5 normally, 3 from Crag of Steel and 1 from height. For 4, defended. Come on, siege. For 2, man, deadly. 5 normally, 3 for Crag of Steel, 1 for height. Only 1. Still takes a wound. Ah. 1 hit left. Okay. Warforged soldiers. They gotta take out Q9. If these Deathreavers get their ranged units safe, it's done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. We'll stick with the one that's on the... Okay, first off, we're going to attack Q9. For 2. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 for height. Of course. Alright. Only 1. Doesn't defend it. He's got 1 hit left. Okay. Let's do another roll. Roll. 1. Not as good. 1 defended. Okay. Now it's getting attacked down on the Deathreaver that is on the glyph. 3 normally, 1 for height. That is going to be 1. Man, these Warforged can't hit these Deathreavers. 1. You're fine. Now let's move some more up. Replenish the ranks here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Deathreavers are going to go. We're going to go 1, 2. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll stop this one here. We'll do an attack down on that one. 1 normally, 1 for height, 1 for the glyph. For 2. Well, this die is lopsided. Gonna re-roll it. 1. Should have been 2, but lopsided die does not count. And an automatic shield defends that attack. That's going to be a moment of contention. Okay, then let's do an attack down again. 1 normally, 1 for height, 1 for the glyph. That's going to be 1 more. Automatically defends it. He should have been dead. But the die was diagonal. Doesn't count. Let's do an attack across right there. 1 normally, 1 for the glyph. That's nothing. Defended. And again, another attack across on that same one. 1. See, that the good thing is that automatic shield has saved them a few times. So if I could take out Q9, I think it'll be pretty even again. But he's a force. All right. Order markers are set. Round starts. 14-14. Ooh. 9 and 1. Oh. I've done far worse than kill you. I've hurt you. And I wish to go on hurting you. It is going to be Major Q9 first. Con! Alright. Q9 is going to use his Quiglix gun special attack. Let's see if we can mop up what's around him here. First off, on the Warforged soldier directly next to him. That's going to be 2. Doesn't defend. And we'll get another Warforged here. wonder if he can be doing this with figures adjacent to him. I have to look that up. Well, this deep into the game, I didn't see anything that says he couldn't do it, so we'll continue with the Queeglix gun, but he's only able to attack the figures adjacent to him. I assume that his ability would work. Why would he not be able to shoot multiple people, even if they're standing right next to him? 2 again. Alright, defended this time. 1, and the Warforged Resolve adds an automatic 1. Let's see if we can hit up on Siege. For 1. 5 normally, 1 for height. His Crag of Steel is out this turn. 1. Oh, the extra 1 is what saved him. Okay, Q9. Now you're under attack here. We're going to activate Siege first. We're not going to reveal the X order marker. We're going to gamble here. And that is going to be 5 attack dice normally, plus 1 for height. Let's see if you can cleave this guy in twain. Come on, Siege. For 4. That's a pretty good roll. Okay. 7 defense dice. You got to roll 4 shields. You're done, Q9. Barely. You died. Barely nothing. 3 is not 4. That was his last life. And unfortunately, I was banking on a big Q9 turn because I had banked on a big Siege turn this turn. But it doesn't matter. Q9 is out. And that is a lot of the effective killing power of the Deathreavers. Okay, let's... order marker number 2 on this side of the table was going to be on Major Q9. Order marker number 2 on this side of the table was going to be on Siege. And we are going to reveal the X order marker and do Crag of Steel. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully get some adjacent attacks here, even though they're both at height. This is probably not my best move. Locking him in. Yeah, that was probably dumb. Well, I just blew 2 turns of using this guy. Card laid is a card played. I moved him, took my hands off. I already said he was using Crag of Steel. Can't undo it. He's got 2 attacks in against the Deathreavers that have height. So 2. 4 normally, 1 for height. Yeah, defended. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We'll stop that one there. We'll do another attack here. That's going to be 1. Yep. Should not have done that. 2. Defended. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Order marker number 3 was on Major Q9. Order marker number 3 is on Siege. If I try to take a leaving engagement attack, he's dead. So let's swing again. On the Deathreavers, that's nothing. And they roll their defense dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll try another attack here. All I did was help them position when Q9 got killed. 3. There's something a little better. 4 normally, 1 for height. There you go. You got 1. You had two activations to do something, and you killed 1 unit because of my poor placement. Think your strategies out before you just commit. Just because you can get 2 attacks does not necessarily mean it's going to yield results. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll stop that one there. Okay. Q9 is out. I don't need the X order marker anymore for this team. And 16 to 11, Warforged are first. All right. With 1 million more well on the way. That's going to be Warforged soldiers with a movement of 5. 1, 2, 3. We'll stop that one there. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll stop this one here. We'll do an attack down on that Deathreaver. 3 normally, 1 for height. That's going to be 3. Only 1, doesn't defend. That's good. This is what we want now. We want to advance. Let's get attack down on the one on the glyph. 3 normally, 1 for height. For 2. Before this attack happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We'll stop that one there. Ooh. Alright, now we'll get the attack. Because that one did roll defense dice. 3. Alright. Sorry, that 3 was a defense roll because I had rolled the attack, then forgot that I had moved my Deathreavers. So yeah, he died. Let's move some Deathreavers up. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll stop that one there. 1, 2, 3. We'll stop this one here. Order marker number 1 on this side of the table is going to be on the Deathreavers. And let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll get this one up here. That one will get an attack down. So that was 1. 1, and they have disengage, and they're on Eudokia, so it doesn't matter. 2, 3, we'll take that one there. We moved on to Eudokia, I believe. So 1, 2, 3. No. Let's get off of this thing. 1, 2, 3. Well, no, I moved on to there. Okay. I had only moved 2 Deathreavers. These ones took positioning from the last defense roll. So, we are going to give this up. 1, 2, 3. Stop there. And we'll do 4 attacks down here. We'll do an attack down on that Warforged, which is 1 normally, 1 for height, and 1 for the glyph. For 2. Only 1 from Warforged Resolve. Your Resolve means nothing. We'll do an attack down there. 1 normally, 1 from height, 1 from the glyph. For 1, it's going to be automatically defended. 1 anyway. We'll do an attack down on Siege. 1 normally, 1 for height, 1 for the glyph. For 1. Defended. And we'll do an attack down on this Warforged. 1 normally, 1 for height, 1 for the glyph. That's 1. It's going to be automatically defended with Warforged Resolve. Good thing, too. Okay. Order marker number 2 is on the Warforged. They're already getting attacks of height against them. One, 2, 3, 4. We'll take height there. I don't need that glyph. Not yet, anyway. But that could get this guy out of a really bad situation. Do I want to save 1? Probably not. Well, yes, I do, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing here. Why am I ignoring this guy? We'll do an attack cross on the one on the glyph. I need that glyph. I don't know why I'm ignoring it so much. 1. 1 defended. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do an attack down on that Deathreaver. 3 normally, 1 for height. That's going to be 3. Blanks it. It's dead. Why did you bring me this? Gross. Hoi! Okay, well, this Deathreaver is a dead Reaver. That's them. And it rolled defense dice, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We'll stop there. Order marker number 2 is on the Deathreavers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll take a position there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we'll do an attack of height down on that one. 1 normally, 1 for height, 1 for the glyph. For 3. No possible way. Well, no, he can roll 2 shields. Well, he has the potential to roll 2 shields. He can't. He's dead. We will do an attack down on Siege. 1 normally, 1 for height, 1 for the glyph. That's 1. Two defended. Okay, we'll do an attack down on that guy. 1 normally, 1 for height, 1 for the glyph. For 1, automatically defends it. 1, and we will do that again. Another attack down on him. For nothing. Alright. Order marker number 3. Warforged soldiers. Tactical switch. I'm an idiot. I forgot all about this thing. Oh man, that changes everything. So, in Common Clash fashion, I forgot a key ability that could have been working wonders on this. Oh man. Let's do it. Let's do some tactical switching. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This is where the Warforged shine. Why was I not doing this? And we will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, first off, we'll do a tactical switch here on this one and get an attack straight across. Okay, let's do this right now. That's going to be 3. And only 1 doesn't defend. He's dead. Let's do 1, 2, 3. We'll stop there. One, 2, 3, 4. We'll stop there. I don't want him to do a tactical switch up there and get another height attack. But I could only prevent that once. So we'll tactical switch here. And we'll attack down. 3 normally, 1 for the newly acquired glyph, and 1 for height. That's going to be 2. Only 1 does not defend. And we will do 1, 2, 3, 4. Do 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll stop there. Okay, this one that moved, he was going to tactical switch, but now he can't. So we'll just attack back. 3 normally, 1 for the glyph. That's going to be 2. Man, I could have taken that glyph turns earlier. Only 1. Doesn't defend. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Do 1, 2. We'll move that one there. Oh, man. Wow. Okay, well, order marker number 3 is going to be on the Deathreavers. We'll move this one here. Move 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get that one there. And we'll stop here. Okay. We'll do an attack down on the one on the glyph. 1 normally, 1 for height. That's just 1. It's going to be auto-defended. Okay. We'll do an attack down on siege. 1 normally. And 1 for height from that guy. Rolled a 1. Defended. We'll do another attack down on siege. 1 normally, 1 for height. Nothing. Siege is fine. And we'll do another attack down on this Warforged here. 1. It's going to be auto-defended with Warforged Resolve. And again, it's good that they had that because it would have been... Man, let's roll. Initiative, order markers. 12 and 6. Deathreavers are first. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. No, he's stuck there. He can't get around. Actually, they have disengaged, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3. And then we'll do an attack down on the one on the glyph. Nothing. It's going to be auto-defended anyway. Ooh. We'll do an attack down on siege from this one. For 1. Blanks it. Siege is dead. There goes their X order marker. Siege is out. Okay. We'll do an attack across here. For 1. Warforged Resolve blocks it. We'll do an attack down on that Warforged there. Nothing. Okay. Well, order marker number 1 on the Warforged soldiers who are like, hey, we have abilities, remember? Okay, we will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll stop there. Yeah. We are not going to tactical switch anything over here, so we'll do a tactical switch here. We'll do an attack down. 3 normal, 1 for height, and 1 for the glyph. For 2. Blocked. We will do 1, 2... 1, 2. We'll stop there. I think at one time I did an illegal move of 1, 2, 3, 4 to get out of the river with the Deathreaver, but that was so long ago, it's not going to make a difference now. We will do tactical switch here. And we're going to do an attack down. 3 normally, 1 for the glyph, 1 for height. 2. Defended. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We'll stop that one there. But why did I move this guy right into there? Oops. We'll do an attack down on that one, who I wasn't really paying attention to. 3 normally, 1 for height, 1 for the glyph. Some sloppy moves this game. Trying to rush. Making easy mistakes that shouldn't happen. 3. 2. Doesn't defend. I killed that guy. I sent him there and he died. Okay. This is going to be order marker number 2 on the Deathreavers. I'm going to go here. This one will go here. 2. Okay, we'll do an attack down. 1 normally, 1 for height. Nothing. Okay, we'll do another attack down. 1 normally, 1 for height. Nothing again. And we'll do an attack down. Right here, yeah. 2. There we go. You might actually be able to kill one. Yep. Forged Resolve. Okay, we'll do an attack down right there. 2 again. And blanked again. Okay. Order marker number 2 is going to be on the Warforged. Now it's not so good, huh? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3. Nope. Okay. Well, this is going to be bad for the Warforged. So, let's do this. Let's do a tactical switch here. And get an attack down. 3 normally, 1 for height. That's going to be 3. I promise you, no one will survive. That's blanked. Okay, but they are going to move here. 1, 2, that one's going to stop there. Let's do a tactical switch here. Do an attack down. For 2. Only 1 doesn't defend. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to move any of the other ones. Okay. Order marker number 3 is going to be on the Deathreavers. There's no way to get any height on these guys. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can gum up those guys though, because they don't have disengage. There's only 1 squad of Deathreavers left. And this one will go here so he doesn't have to attack up. We'll do an attack across right there. 1 normally, 1 for the glyph. For 2. Blanks, man, the Warforged Resolve not saving them. We'll do an attack across right there. For 1. Now it's going to save you. Where was that roll earlier? Let's do an attack across right there. It's 1. Warforged Resolve going to block it. And then we got to keep that guy on the glyph. Otherwise they just don't have the attack power. There's no way they could kill a Warforged with only 1 die. Okay. It's Warforged soldiers. It's time. Yeah, we're obviously going to go for the switch here. Okay, well, let's do a tactical switch. Putting him here and him down in the river. Was it here or here? Yeah, I'll just say there. And then we'll do an attack down. 3 normally, 1 for height, 1 for the glyph. 3. One. All right. And now I can reposition. Doesn't matter. Any positioning I take, they'll tactical switch to get height. So, it's just time to grin and bear it, maybe. No? Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now they get no more attack. Well, this one can attack across. Alright, let's do an attack across here. 3 normally, 1 for the glyph. Only 1. Defended. Okay, that's the round. And we'll move, because they rolled defense dice, we'll just surround that guy. We'll take it so the Warforged have to come to the battle, because just giving them height and positioning is as stupid as forgetting that they can tactical switch for almost an entire game. The old Heroscape rule in the rulebook, printed in black and white, says, you snooze, you lose, but I shouldn't be losing against myself so frequently. Okay, 8 Deathreavers are first. Let's go for a kill here. Oh, they can't. That's... I just said they can't even... It's not even worth rolling an attack. So, the Deathreavers are actually going to... They can't win. With Warforged Resolve and no way to get height. Yep. It's a stalemate. So, we'll just do 3 attacks here. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And doesn't matter. There's no position. No, let's take that back. That's pointless. They have to try. They could get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was... I know that I usually commit to a dumb move that I make, but that's pointless. Just sitting there and letting them die. They got to try something. It's not going to work, but got to try. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll stop there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll stop there. We will not do a tactical switch. We'll attack... No, we will do a tactical switch here. And we'll do... No, they have disengage. Oh well. We'll do an attack up and on the back here. I tactical switch. I didn't want to. Shouldn't have, anyway. We'll do an attack across, not up. 3 normally, 1 for the glyph. Why am I making these sloppy moves? 2. 2. Defend it. All that really did was make it easier for the Deathreavers to get positioning, to get height on this glyph. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Well, not really. Yeah, we didn't attack across there. I just put them down in attacks on height, which would have happened anyway with some tactical switching. But we'll try and get this one. He has an easier time getting to this hex than the other one. So we'll do an attack down here. It's going to be 3 normally, 1 for height, 1 for the glyph. For 3. Okay, I'm afraid that that bad tactical switch may not have benefited you as much as I thought. Yeah, only 1. Alright. You're gonzo. Let's get him. He hasn't attacked yet, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We'll stop there and just end attacks. Deathreavers, order marker number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do an attack down. 1. Automatically defended with Warforged Resolve. Okay. Order marker number 2. It's on the Warforged soldiers. We will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 3. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll stop there. Okay, we'll do tactical switch here. Putting this guy down in the river. 3 normally, 1 for height, 1 for the glyph. For 3. Blanks on the defense. Would have been a good attack. And we're not going to move this Deathreaver. We'll move those 3 Warforged. So Deathreaver's turn. Nothing. Warforged Resolve gets an automatic shield anyway. This is it. This is the last round of the game. No, wait. They had a 3rd order marker, so this is still the same round. That is probably the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. We'll stop there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll stop here. Let's do a tactical switch here. Putting him down at that lower spot. 1, 2, 3. 1 for the height, 1 for the glyph. 3. 3. No shields. Not defended. The Deathreavers. A lot of critiques could be shared about how I played that game for both sides. Should have put Q9 back behind them. Should have really fought more for that glyph for these guys, because there's no way they can naturally kill the Warforged. The Warforged should have been tactical switching this whole game. Gonna probably put a disclaimer at the beginning of this video like, ease up, I remember it eventually. But patiently watching me play my whole game, wishing she could go outside, but you can't. Indoor cats live longer, and I want you around. So, as I send the Deathreavers to the Hall of Losers, I I again think that my strategy and choices should fit up here once in a while as well. So there we go, another Common Clash down.